Hi, welcome to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all those who have tuned into my channel, who have watched my other readings or other videos out on YouTube. For anyone who have subscribed to my channel, who have clicked the like button, left comments. Thank you so much for your support. Today's reading is an inner soul healing reading, and it is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time or listening to this reading at this present time. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to listen or to watch this reading. It's for anyone. All right. And if you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe, or share. All right. Okay. So first of all, before I start the reading, I'll just like to go um, uh, to tell you a little bit more about what inner soul healing is all about for those who don't know much about it, or if there is the first time they're hearing about it, or have just tuned into this channel, or are watching this or listening to this reading at this present time. Right, inner soul healing is used to help reconnect to our authentic or true self, because when we become fragmented, we are disconnected from our true feelings, needs, and desires, because we tend to wear an invisible mask to make others feel more comfortable or happy. And as a result, we um, subconsciously give an individual or individuals power over us. Okay, and by doing so we lose our own personal power, or some of our personal power, which can leave us emotionally and physically drained. And that can lead to anxiety, depression, and other forms of mental illness. All right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start with um, the moon phase. Okay, we are currently in, and it is the waxing gibbous. Okay, and the moon itself, okay, represents in our instincts and feelings in the area of life. It is responsible for rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its energy can be used for clarity, to help us manifest, all right, and to enhance our intuition. All right. And the moon phase itself is the waxing gibbous. All right. And the message for today is you're very close to achieving your goal. All right. It's a good time to review your plans, to keep the momentum going as you stay focused on whatever it is you want to achieve. It's also a good time to start a new project, um, for growth and expansion, and it's a period for creativity and enterprise. And the moon affirmation today is I know that I'm on the right track. The planet of the day is Mercury. Mercury represents communication and mentality. Um, in the area of life. Mercury is a personal planet, and it's all about how we think, learn, and communicate. In numerology, Mercury is associated with the number three, which is all about unity, which is about union, connection to others, and aligning with love. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the third house of the zodiac, which represents communication. and rules the body parts, the hands, arms, and lungs. Virgo is the sixth house of the zodiac, which represents health and well-being, and rules the body parts, the digest, I should say, the intestines, or the digestive, just the digestive system. Okay, and Mercury rules over the hands, sight, and nervous system. The moon sign element uh, is fire, which represents our passions and desires in the area of life. All right. Now, if you have a birth natal chart, okay, you can check how the moon energy and moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cusp sign. Now, before I use the first oracle deck, okay, to help us heal our inner soul, I just want to just for anyone who is interested in crystals or buying crystals, I can just tell you which crystals that you can use, okay, to work with. First of all, for the energy of the moon, all right, you can use Moonstone, or this is called Peach Moonstone, which is the most popular one. I've got Rainbow Moonstone and Black Moonstone. All right, so this is what it looks like. Please check the description box after this reading to get more information about all the crystals which I've mentioned it or during this reading. All right. Now, when it comes to the planet Mercury, you could use or work with turquoise, all right? Because turquoise is linked, or you could use it to heal, balance, and cleanse the throat chakra, which is all to do with um, communication, all right, self expression, and creativity. Um, for the moon sign element, which is fire, uh, you can work with a citrine. Okay, citrine is a very good crystal, and passions and desires is all linked with the solar plexus chakra, which is the color yellow. Okay, to do with our self-confidence, our willpower, inner strength. And you could also, or you could use uh this is called tiger eye, which is also a very good crystal for the solar plexus area. All right. Um. All right. So I'm going to first start with this oracle deck. It's called Soul Helper Oracle, and it's by Christine Arana Fader. All right. And I'm going to um select one card from this deck and refer to the booklet, all right, to see what messages um, the ancestors have for us today. And this reading, as I said, is an inner soul healing reading, and it's for the divine feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading today. And as I said, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul path or journey to watch this or listen to this reading. It's for anyone. All right. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and just consult with the ancestors and see what message they have for the divine feminine. Okay. Right. So the card that came out, it says nature is calling you. All right, and it's all green hair. Okay, which represents the trees, and it's all linked with the heart chakra. Okay, which is the color green. All right, pink. It's also another color that also represents the heart chakra as well, but um, but people tend to associate the color green for the heart chakra, okay, which is all about love. All right, it's to do with love for love for that for oneself and creation. Okay, and the message on the card, it says nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. All right, so what I'm just going to do now, I'm just going to pop this card on a stand and refer to the booklets just to get a better understanding about this message. And this card is on the number 20 in tarot. If it ends on, if it's a double number and it ends on a zero, we normally just remove the zero, which is a two, and it's all about two is all about unity. All right, so um I'm just going to again pop this on a stand and then just refer to the booklet and see what messages um the ancestors have for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present moment. Okay, right. It says here, you feel vulnerable, naked, and alone, but look around you. All of creation is here to heal and protect you. Your great mother, our earth, sometimes surpasses even herself with her wonders and perfect beauty, all of which are there to reach out to touch and fulfill you. And yet, you always choose a difficult path, a path of pain, despite long since knowing in your heart that there is another way. You hear your soul speak of joy, laughter, and true healing. You hear, but you do not listen. It tells you of the many different paths free from hurt or pain. Your soul is showing you that there are easier paths to follow, full of wonder and wisdom. No one wants to harm, belittle, or indeed anger you, and yet a part of you always seems to seek this out. You sometimes hurt yourself and your health. You do not love yourself and can be impatient with or hard on yourself, feeling unattractive or useless. Healing is the acceptance without judgment or of everything that is. The outside world reacts only to what is inside you. Is someone hurting you? Do not react, but instead look at why this might be. Why is it even possible to hurt you? Heal the root cause which lies within you. The issue raised by this card is not necessarily an easy one, but it is urgent. Choose the path of self awareness now. Let go of your lower negative energies and forego the dark paths of victimhood. Begin to shine in your true light instead. All right, and here is just saying that if we are in a situation, all right, that is not pleasing to us, okay, which is not beneficial to our soul, that is not beneficial for our higher purpose, that it's probably time that we sort of uh close that cycle, okay, or that part of our life, so we can move on to do to to something better. All right, now the power animal, okay, that our ancestors want us to work with is the puma, okay, the herbal essential oil, okay, that you can use to help heal that situation is tea tree oil. All right, the healing crystal. Um, if you are interested in crystals or would like to work with crystals, or if you do work with them or meditate with them, they would like you to work with emerald. Okay, and uh, the number for today is the number 2. Okay, which is all about being in union with ourselves. Okay, so this is what the message that's coming out here. All right, and one of the crystals that you can work with, all right, as well, or I should say besides emerald, is rose quartz. Okay, this is what rose quartz looks like in tumble form, and this one here is in raw form. Okay, so all right, so this is the first message that's come out, all right, and this is for the divine feminine, or any female who are watching or listening to this reading at this present time. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to um use another deck, and it's called Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, and this is by Abiola Abrams, all right, and I'm going to select one card from this deck just to give um, us additional information or guidance, I should say, okay, regarding our inner soul healing, all right, or if you are doing inner soul healing work at this present time. And then I'm going to refer to the booklet. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards and just see what comes out. All right. So, dearly beloved ancestors, what additional guidance do you have for the divine um, feminine? Okay, I've got the card that came out is on a number 12. Okay, in tarot, we normally add the two numbers if it's a double number, which is a 3, which is all about unity, union, and the message of the card, it says the martyr, and it's at the bottom it says sacrifice and self-reflection, and that's part of doing obviously the which is very linked to the inner soul healing work, because it's all about uh, sort of self introspection, self reflection. Okay, what areas that we need to change, or like, or if there's any changes that we need to make in our life. Okay, it could be something to do with our own self. Okay, to become better versions of ourselves. So I'm just going to pop this on a stand and just refer to the booklet to see so just to give us a better understanding of this second message that's come out. All right. So just bear with me. Okay. So the message here is it says put it all on hold. There is a difference between letting go and giving up. You are feeling trapped, stagnant, or stuck in this moment of uncertainty. The solution is to let go. But how? Right. Well, healthy sacrifices may be necessary. It may not seem like it, but when you look back, it will all make sense. What if you did the opposite of what you're doing right now? Everything that you are trying to fix externally needs to be remedied uh, internally. You may prepare for a new project, but it's not the best time to start. As late great ancestor Dr. Wayne Dyer used to say, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. All right. And one of the things it's saying here that we should consider it, consider. It says, you are not being punished, although it sure feels like it. Wait, take a moment to reflect. This is a luxury that many of your predecessors did not have, my child. All right, and the tarot correspondence to this card is the Hangman, and the declaration for this card, or what the ancestors would like us to do, is to say, I should say, I surrender all and trust. So if you are starting or thinking about starting a new project at the moment, the ancestors is saying that to just take some time to reflect on the situation, see if there's any changes that needs to be made, okay, whatever strategies that we need to put in place before we move forward. And it's also saying that we should also surrender and trust the universe, and have faith and trust in the divine, okay, have faith in the divine. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to consult with the spirit guides, the angels, archangels, um, again, the ancestors and ascending masters, what additional advice or guidance they can give to us today. And this is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time. Okay, all right. The next oracle I'm going to be using is called Oracle of the Fairies. Okay, and fairies are light spiritual beings. Okay, we can call on them, okay, to give us spiritual support and to also help us manifest more abundance or blessings in our life. All right, so I'm going to select two cards from this deck. Yes, spirit guides, angels. Okay, so this first card wanted to come out. Okay, yes, spirit guide, angels. Okay, all right. So the two cards that came out, the first one says to go outside. All right, I hope you can see it. Okay, so it says go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So it's this card is actually linked with the first card. Okay, it's about going out in nature, okay, connecting with nature, all right, to do a bit of grounding. And if you are or working with crystals or interested in working with crystals, you can use red jasper, you could use hematite, um, a black tourmaline, uh, smoky quartz. These are all good crystals that you can work with, all right, to help you ground, which would make you feel more stable, okay, make you feel more secure in your life, in your or in a situation, all right. But what I'm going to do, I'm also going to refer to the booklet, all right, to just give us a better understanding um about the two messages that's just came out just now. So, okay, and the second card from this deck that came out, it says healing. Okay, and the message here is now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. All right, so again, I'm going to pop this on a stand and then refer to the booklet to just give us a better understanding what messages have just come out. So I'm just going to read more about the first card from the Fairies Oracle deck, what it means. It says, when the Fairy Queen of the Forest graces your card, it's time to get out and get close to nature. The magic of your local forest or woodland is calling to you right now. Often the message is simply to get outside so you can recharge your batteries. We can forget to do this when we get wrapped up in our work, particularly if we're sitting in front of screens and computers. So, if you can spend some quiet, contemplative time in this environment, find a place that calls to you. Sit there and just be. Have no expectations. Just experience your surroundings and be receptive to any signs. All right. And it's also saying that what you can do, all right, it's urging you to feel the powerful peace of nature and um so that just take at least 5 minutes if you can, all right, because they said that you can be reassured, okay, that by going into nature it will help you gain more energy, all right, and it will also help you in terms of your working life and also to help you be more productive. All right. And I'm just going to read now what the second card um, is all about. Okay, it says here, the fairy of healing has flown into your reading today to let you know she can help you to heal yourself or another. Healing can take many forms, even just through listening. When we feel we're being heard, it can make us feel better. So, people who have the ability to listen with love and without judgment are already healers. Sometimes just being in the presence of someone who is receptive to our thoughts and feelings can help us to feel uplifted and healed. All right, and it goes on to say, this uh, this card also encourages hands-on healing, okay, which is a technique many feel drawn to, and perhaps this is something you too wish to explore. All right, and it goes on to say, are you in need of healing yourself? It's important to listen to your body and to take time out so it can heal naturally. And it's also sort of encouraging us, okay, to make sure that we take the correct vitamins and nutrients and to have proper sleep, okay. And this card is also a reminder that uh, you or someone close may need to visit a health professional, all right. So, and it's also encouraging aromatherapy. Okay, we can use oils and other things, okay, to help us heal, as well as we could do any form of painting, okay, which is also a good some form of therapy. All right, it could be a hobby, okay, we can take on, all right, to bring some balance, okay, and that we also need to make sure that we have ample rest. All right, so these are the messages that's come out for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time. As I said, you don't need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch or listen to this reading. Is for anyone. All right, so I'm going to now consult with the angels, archangels, to the divine, to see what additional advice or guidance they would like to give to the divine feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. So I'm going to select one card from this deck, okay, and refer to the booklet. And the deck I'm going to be using now is called Angel Prayers, and it's by Carl Gray. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just push these cards a bit further up. Yeah, so dear spirit guides, angels, archangels. All right, so okay, so the card that wanted to come, it's from Archangel Jermiel, okay, and it says there the miracle of forgiveness. All right, and one of the prayers that we can say to Archangel Jermiel is, thank you, Jermiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness, because part of the inner soul healing, all right, is that we need to learn to forgive ourselves for any situation we might have found ourselves in, which is not um that might not have been pleasant to us. Okay, it could be something to do with the past. All right, and in order to help us heal, to move forward, we have to just learn to forgive ourselves, okay, and in time forgive anyone who has done us wrong. All right, so and this is one of the prayers that we could say to Archangel Jeremiel. It says, thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to refer to the booklet, um, just to read a bit more on this card. Okay, so if you just bear with me, please. Okay, the general meaning of this card is, in every challenging area of your life right now, there is an opportunity to forgive. Forgiveness is a deconditioning of the mind. It is the process that takes place when we let go of fear and choose to love instead. It is a miraculous procedure that breaks down the barricades that shut off our heart and soul from the most divine and abundant of experiences. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to choose forgiveness today, as you deserve to experience only love in your life and on your spiritual, or I should say, life journey. All right, and so the angels here, okay, they are encouraging you to give yourself not to give yourself a hard time, all right, over past choices. Okay, they are shining their light of healing and support on you, okay, to the divine feminines or feminists, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. All right, and they are here, okay, to support, to encourage us to forgive ourselves, okay, and to let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. All right, and they're also saying here that unforgiving or resentful thoughts whether towards yourself or anyone else, just become a weight, a drain on your body and mind. And the angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you it doesn't exist. It is the present moment that is real. You are here now. Trust this and allow yourself to move forward. You are forgiven. Never forget it. All right. So these are very beautiful messages, all right, for the divine feminine, any female who are watching this reading at this present time. Now, I'm just going to use one more deck, all right, and it's called the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle deck, and it's by Heather Askinosi. And I'm just going to see what crystal, okay, they would like the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present moment, what um crystal they would like us to work with today. Now, it could be one that I've already mentioned, okay, during the earlier in the during the reading. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle and just select one card from this deck. All right, and then refer to the booklet. Okay, so I'm just shuffling and then ask, okay, Spirit, okay, this one wanted to pop out. All right, okay. So the card that wanted to pop out is turquoise. Okay, I did mention turquoise earlier because I did say it's actually linked with the throat chakra. All right. I'm just going to put this on the side. Okay, and the message here, it says prioritize your health. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this on a stand. I hope you can see the cards. Just push this a bit further up so I can squeeze this one in. All right. I'm just okay, right. So the message here is take your health into your own hands. The first step is to identify what your body needs. Everyone is unique, so your health journey requires self-reflection to discover what will make you feel your best. Then take one step, no matter how small, in service of that. Maybe you commit to going to bed 15 minutes earlier, or find a yoga routine online, or perhaps you download a meditation app, go for a walk, or walk um, I mean, you could do the walk outside, okay? I guess in a field or just along where you live, all right? It says that you could work out also in a gym. Whatever you choose to do for yourself and your health, make it a priority and commit to it each and every day with consistency. And they say small actions will build into amazing results. And one of the core questions is asking the divine feminine, any females who are watching this or listening to this reading at this present time, is asking us to ask ourselves, do you treat your health as a priority? What aspect of your health could you boost? And the crystal affirmation for today is, we should say to ourselves, is my health is a priority, so I practice self-care. Today, do one thing to support your physical, emotional, or spiritual health. Okay, so the crystal affirmation for today says, my health is a priority, so I practice self-care. All right, and this card is actually linked to the second card that came out in this reading, okay, when it talks about sacrifice and self-reflection, okay. Now, before I conclude the reading, I just want to if you are interested in crystals, okay, there are a few I'd like to show you in terms of if you would like to heal with crystals, or want to work with when you're doing your inner soul healing work. Okay, so first crystals I would like to show you is the rose quartz, which is in raw form and in tumble stone form. Okay, I hope you can see them. I've also got some other ones here. Okay, I've got rhodonite, which is also a very good crystal for the heart. I've also got rhodoxarite. Okay, I've got green aventurine. It's also known for stone for health. Okay, I've got smithsonite, which is a good crystal to heal any form of pain or trauma you might have suffered or are going through at this present moment. All right, and you could, it's a very good crystal to use. All right, most of the crystals which I'm going to be mentioning now are also good for inner child healing work as well. All right, I've also got paradot as well, which is a very good crystal for the heart. And I've I've also got kunzite and dioptase. And kunzite and dioptase are very good crystals. Not only, especially dioptase, is good to open the for opening the heart chakra. All right, and it's also linked to heal the higher heart chakra. All right, as well as kunzite. And I'm also now going to just show you briefly what crystals you can use if you have ever been in a situation. It could even be something that has happened in your earlier childhood, and you feel that part of your soul has been lost. Okay, you can use, I'm going to show you these three crystals which you can use to work with, okay, together with the ones which I've just shown you just now. You can use jet. Okay, jet. I've got black onyx, which is a very good crystal. All right, all of them are very good, but there are some that that do more than others. All right, and if you want to find out more about crystals, there's lots of books. Okay, you can check online for more information about crystals you can use. Okay, for any type of healing. All right, and I've also got here tangerine quartz, which is also a very good crystals as well. Now for all the crystals that I've mentioned during the reading, okay, you can check them out. All right, and please check the description box after the reading, because I've left a lot of um, in, uh, information which would be probably most useful to you, okay, in terms of your inner soul healing. All right, and I've also posted out some other videos out for those who have tuned in, who have watched or listened to this reading, who don't know much about like shadow work, inner child healing as well. There are videos out on YouTube which I've published, okay, which will give you more, which will go more into detail about that, as well as the other crystals which you can use, okay, to help you in doing any form of shadow, uh, inner child, inner soul healing work. All right. Now, I hope you enjoy listening or watching this reading. If you did enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And once again, thanks to all my subscribers, all those who have tuned into my channel, who have watched my videos, my readings. Thank you ever so much for your support. Um, and thank you once again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, and goodbye.